Good Monday morning of this first of the new year. How exciting. And I am really excited for where we're going this year. I felt really prompted of the Lord for us to take these 52 weeks and walk through some beautiful truths out of Genesis. Genesis actually means book of the beginnings, and or it means beginning, and so it's book of the beginnings is kind of how you could see Genesis. And Genesis also operates with what is called the law of first mention. Now understand this, because this is important for where we're going to go over these next 52 weeks. Oh my goodness. Is that whenever something is mentioned the very first time in the Bible, and the majority of that is in Genesis, it is giving that word its fullest meaning and most accurate meaning. And then from that, you take that and you use that through the Bible. And so as you study the Bible, if you go back to the first time something is mentioned, then you can use its full meaning and understand the Bible in an even more full way, if you will. And so that's one reason I'm really excited about this study. But we're going to start in this very first verse, and I want to share something with you that my mentor, Dr. Albert Lemons, shared with me on one of our very first times that we were together, now almost 9 years ago. Wow. And he shared this with me in Genesis 1, its very first verse. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now, it's important to know that science, a lot of times people think that science and the Bible are opposed to each other, but that's just not true. If science, if it's really applied correctly, it actually proves the Bible to be the inspired Word of God, which I think is so beautiful. Now, in 1882, there was this evolutionist named Herbert Spencer. He was a philosopher from England, a biologist, a sociologist. He was very popular in the liberal political Victorian era, which probably doesn't mean the same as it does nowadays. And you know what? I don't know that any of us want to talk politics anymore. I think we're exhausted. So grateful for a new year. And he said this. He said, though space, time, matter, and motion are apparently all necessary data of intelligence, yet a psychological analysis shows us that these are either built up of or abstracted from experiences of force. Okay? So space, time, matter, and motion are all necessary data of intelligence, but they are all experienced by a force, by force. Now just think about that. So it means basically that it makes time and force and action, which I'm going to call energy, space and matter, the five manifestations or the five real principles, fundamentals of science. Isn't that interesting? Now let's read Genesis 1:1 one more time, because this may just blow your mind, and if it doesn't, it kind of should. In the beginning, time, God, force, created, energy, the heavens, space, and the earth, matter. All five of the scientific fundamentals, foundations, all five of them that prove anything are found in Genesis 1. Oh, how I love the Lord. That he could take even a mind that operates in all these scientific ways, and in the very first passage of the entire Word of God, he has every single one. Only God could do that. And it's our God who did it. Welcome to a new year. We're about to study the Word in a whole new way. And we're going to start it all in Genesis with a God who leaves absolutely